welcome to the Virtue Bowling Supply YouTube channel, your go-to place for non-staff, non-biased, multi-style reviews. My name is Chris, and I'm here to bring the high-rev perspective.
And my name is Josh, and I will be bringing the low-rev perspective.
All right, today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new GB5 Pearl, and I'm going to be comparing it to the Phase AI and the Piranha Power Core Pearl.
And I will be comparing it to the Track Theorem Pearl and the Ivory Rhino Pro. These reviews will give us and you an idea of what these rocks look like going down the lane. At the end, we will give our unbiased review anywhere from nuts to trash. So make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you out on the lanes.
All right, just finished up throwing 10 shots with the GB5 Pearl. Now this is the first game breaker that I've personally thrown, and I liked the shape that it gave me, but for right now, I think it just didn't like to blend out the cliff very much. It's a little on the cleaner end of the symmetric pearls, so for what I see today, it didn't look really good. I feel like it was a little too angular and a little too quick to the friction to look really good. I saw it when I moved a little bit further to the left. If I got it in the oil, it didn't really want to change directions very well, and when I got my angles steeper, it really was super quick and really angular. So now we're going to go ahead and compare it to the Phase AI. All right, after seeing the Phase AI go down the lane, this is definitely one of the more stronger symmetric pearls that you're going to see. And compared to the GB5 Pearl, it was a lot earlier, a lot more forward, definitely going through the pins. I feel like this one blended the cliff just a little bit more than the GB5 did. I liked the more rounded shape that the Phase AI gave me. So now we're going to go ahead and compare it to the Piranha Power Core Pearl. All right, after seeing the Piranha go down the lane, I think it fits kind of the same spot as like the Phase AI did. It's a little bit stronger than the GB5 Pearl is. I definitely see it seeing the lane a little bit sooner than the GB5 Pearl. The GB5 Pearl just goes down the lane just a little bit more and is quite a bit quicker to the friction than the Piranha is for sure. The Piranha is just a little bit more forward through the pins as well. All right, final thoughts on the GB5 Pearl. For me, I feel like this might be a little bit too clean. I think with a little bit of, maybe touch it with a little bit of surface, I think it might see the lane a little bit better the way I like to see it. So for me, I think I'm gonna have to give this one a meh. I'll need to see it a little bit more on even more patterns and at different houses to see kind of the versatility of it. But for right now, I think it's just a little bit too clean for me. So yeah, it's gonna be a meh for me.
Just finished up throwing 10 shots with the GB5 Pearl. This ball looks sick, first of all. I love the way it looks, but going down the lane definitely did not disappoint. It's one of those kind of in the middle, like not super big pearls, but not super clean, kind of more benchmark pearls, and I loved the way it went down the lane. It didn't necessarily strike every time, but the ball motion really pleased my eye. I felt like I could have a couple boards of misroom. They were starting to get a little cliffed at this point, but it still wanted to blend that cliff pretty well. Had to be a little careful with the ball speed, just make sure I was a little on the softer side. If I got a little quick, it kind of skated a little bit, but maybe just a hint of surface may help that. But now we're gonna go ahead and throw 5 shots with the Black Widow Mania and see how it compares. Just wrapped up throwing 5 shots with the black Widow Mania. This ball I did not rate very highly in my first video, but the more I've thrown it, the more I'm actually falling in love with it. Especially here, it just hits hard here. I don't know why, but it just shaped the right way, and like I said, it just felt like no matter how I hit the pocket, it was striking. So now we're gonna go ahead and throw 5 shots with the Ivory Rhino Pro and see how it compares. Just finished up throwing shots with that Ivory Rhino. This ball was definitely a little weaker. Overall, didn't hook quite as much as the GB5. I felt like the GB5 wanted to pick up about almost like more in the mid lane, where that Rhino was just able to get through that spot a lot easier, and not necessarily not a ball I'd be using right now. I like the shape of the GB5 more, but yeah, just too clean. Did not blend the cliff as well. Yeah. Final thoughts on the GB5 Pearl. This ball was one I was looking forward to throwing, and it did not disappoint. Like I said, I feel like I could see myself throwing this on multiple types of patterns where I need, to get a ball off spot, but it still hooks early enough to be blendable down lane. So I'm gonna have to give this ball a fire. I really like the way it looks, which I'm a little biased toward it, but I love the blue type color, and the way it rolls, just this icing on the cake.
All right, thank you guys so much for watching. If you found this video useful, make sure you like it, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.